Back again for another spin. We're going to play some Accumulator. So, last time we played this, we had a horrible vibration sound. No longer do we have the horrible vibration sound. So, before we get too far into the video, I want to say a huge shout out to Phil, who kindly left a comment on the previous YouTube video I did on this machine, saying that he had a spare solenoid and he would be happy to donate it. And yeah, much more enjoyable now that we don't have that horrible sound. This is a true gamble. I'll do a true gamble. 1 in 20 chance, 5p to a pound. That makes it a true gamble. As in, this is true odds. 1 in 20 chance of getting the pound. 5p a play. So yes, this machine is 5p a play, £30 jackpot. This is an electromechanical clubber. Actually has a hidden jackpot of £40. It's not so hidden really. If you get £5 and you double it to 10, you double it to 20, double it to 40. So believe it or not, £40 is actually the jackpot, kind of. Look at that. There's that same combination again. 1 in 20. Oh, it came in. There's your 1 in 20. Right. Look at these nice bright red panels. I didn't want to see one lit up really, but yeah. If you haven't watched a video I've done on this machine for a long time, it's always worth saying thank you again to Steph, who kindly donated this glass, which was obviously a significant upgrade over the previous glass I had. So yeah, this machine is really I owe a lot to the community for this machine really, because the machine was given to me for free, which was obviously amazing. And the glass was given to me for free, replacement glass, and a solenoid which has replaced another part, also given to me for free. 3 separate parties have come together. And helped me out. So yeah, big shout out to Ed, who gave me the machine originally, Steph, who gave me the glass, and of course Phil for kindly donating the solenoid to make it nice and quiet. Speaking of nice and quiet, the payout tray is rather quiet right now. So as I've run out of 10p's, there can only be one thing for that, which would be nice to get a big win. Not this time, unfortunately. So what do we have to do? Well, play off this credit first. So I like to keep this machine on old coins, as in it has nice big chunky old 10 pences, but a compromise so that I can still use it as a modern day money box is to change the change mechanism so that it accepts modern 50 pences. So modern 50 pence, 5 coins. It does pay out the jackpot wins in modern coins as well. So modern 50s, but nice big old 10 pences. Alright, let's see if we can get some coins in the payout tray a bit more naturally. We've got a chance. Let's go for a double. Of course, when you get a double, you do get the nice bell ring. Oh, we're back in. There you go. So now 20 pence. Let's go for 40. this time. Do play this machine a lot, so it is really nice to actually have it back up and fully operational. The glass is substantially better than the one I had before. It's the colour is still nice on it. It's nice deep purple, which really doesn't come across. I guess I'd need to move the light to try and get it come across. Yeah, you see, it's a nice deep purple colour. I like it. It goes well with my curtains, which are not purple, which are red, but I like it anyway. Right, we're going for some big wins now. No more of this pussyfooting around for 10p's. Bell fruits, that's what we want to see, isn't it? I've actually had a remarkably large amount of exceptional captures on this machine in my videos. I think we've had 4 bells come in on video. I've had some really, oh, here we go. So if we get a hold here, a little bit of tip for anybody who's playing this machine. If you've got that pair on that third reel, definitely worth holding with any other pair. Pair symbol is the, as you know, perfect example. Very next spin, what did we get? Pair, pair, blank, pair. So yeah, if it had offered us that hold, we'd be celebrating right now. But alas, we're not. In fact, what we're doing is looking at our coins dwindling. We'll go for the outlandish bell. We have had it happen. Oops, we have had it happen on the on footage. Okay, if we can get to 40p. Oof, can't even get to 20p, let alone 40p. I was going to say. This machine can be a bit of a slog to get a win sometimes. One thing you will notice is these boxes are almost always trashed on the glasses. So when we do get a hold, it is nice to see the big bold block lettering. Well, held very clear. The first reel is kind of how they usually are. They're usually like this, if not even worse. The one I had previous to this one had basically nothing along this bottom panel at all. So it's very nice to be able to actually see the letters. Of course, we can cancel the hold. If you were to make that on here, no cancel. Right, there's also nothing to hold. Let's go for a spin. Right, looking for an orange on reel 3, obviously. It's that rare pair. And it's also time for more coins. That 50p sounded like it fell into the machine. It didn't go to the bottom. It should go to the bottom. That one also didn't go to the bottom. I'm going to have to address that. Because those coins, if they fall into the wrong places, can cause a whole lot of headaches. I may have knocked the overflow tube when I was in the back messing about with it. These are my 2 machines that are actually not on casters. These 2 electrodes here. All my other machines are on casters, including all the ones downstairs and that. I actually kind of have a space for another machine here now, but we'll get to that in the future. Right, let's get away from these oranges. They're not coming in, are they? Back to the bells. Come on, at least give me 2. Oh, okay, right, we've got a sniff of a chance. Oh, no, we ain't got a hold. Once you've got 2, you're down to a 1 in 400 chance for something magical. lockout bar doesn't have a strong click. It's like it's very weak. It's just a like gentle tap. Could have probably done with giving the glass a clean before the video, and also obviously the lighting being in a better position would be advantageous. Right, you used to have to hold reel 1 to have a nice quiet spin, but now it's back to full working order. I do have the old solenoid. It's behind here. So this is the old solenoid that came off, and I think what had happened, it already had some tape on it, and these are very loose, like really loose and wobbly. So I think when energized, it was giving off a bad vibration, which was causing that noise. So I'm actually going to keep this coil because it does still work, it's just noisy. So there's potential for it to be cleaned up or whatever. And obviously things like this, oh bloody hell, that's a spring, are very useful for spares in case things go wrong. I mean, you're not going to get much go wrong with this. This is a nice solid metal piece, but you know, you might bend a spring somehow or something, so it's nice to have bits. As you know, I did have a second accumulator, but that has since gone. Managed to sell that on, so it was able to be enjoyed by someone else. There was no point in me having 2 of them, was there? I did repair it, but with that going, so went all my spares. So I was out of spare solenoids. So yeah. Of course, the machine is not going to cooperate for the video. Sometimes this machine can be a lot of this. Not a whole lot going on, no wins. When you do get a win, the gamble's not favourable. But that's the nature of a clubber. A truly random clubber as well. There's no MPU blocking anything here. This machine is ready when it's ready, naturally. It will just, the reels will align. I'll go for the true gamble again. It actually paid off for us earlier. Not this time. We'll go for the bell. Bollocks to the true gamble. Come on, if we just get 2 bells, then we've got a little bit of excitement. You know, at the moment we've got like a 1 in 8,000. Not likely. If we can get 2 out of the 4 held, the odds start reducing. Okay, if we can get at least a 40p, we can get some coins for the tray. Oh my good gosh. Some days it just doesn't want to play. I have this machine probably set to actually slightly over 100% payout, because if you may have noticed, there is... I mean, this is as I got the machine as well. I haven't made any adjustments, but this machine is rather generous on the holds. So I think it's slightly over 100% because of that. But it certainly doesn't look like that right now. It's my last 50p, so let's put that in. There we go, we've got £1.50 left. Let's see how we can get on with this. I do like to play this machine sat down as well. It's a very much a end of the evening, turn off the brain, a few pound in this, and on the day that you do get the jackpot, you don't sleep that night because you're buzzing. And it has happened to me. It has happened. I've actually had the jackpot twice on this machine. once via holds and once just a straight spinning. All 4, boom, 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 boom. Which is roughly 1 in 200,000 occurrence. Something like that, I can't remember. It's either that or 160,000. Yeah, 160,000, I think. But we are really getting rinsed. It's just not aligning for me. Could have held again there, but I didn't. Nice gentle reel action now. I'd like a nice. We had a pound win, which I immediately gambled and lost. But it's been a struggle. I would usually hold the grape there, but I thought I'd try and force a low end win out. Let's give me another chance. We got another chance. Come on. Not this time. Wow. See what I mean by the, there's obviously a lot of hold links. Oh. Three out of 4 ain't bad. But it ain't great either. Do have a bit of fading in that spot of the reel, as you may have noticed. There's the bloody strawberry. Now it shows up. Oh, you're not going to give me a hold. Okay, no hold again. I would have been excited to hold the pairs there. Well, that's our last 20 pence. I mean, I'm going to put the video up, but this is, well, it's reality. This is what old electro clubbers can do. They're quite high variance. Last plate. Oh, there you go. 17 minutes of nothing. I mean, I am going to put the video up. I don't think anybody will make it this far in the video, but if you did, thank you for watching. And again, shout out to Ed for giving me the machine. Thank you to Steph for the glass, and thank you now to Phil for the solenoid to keep it great. And of course, thanks to Ron for his group and all the countless advice I've had to be able to maintain this machine. So yeah, thank you all. I'll see you on the next one.